Oh, sorry. I can't help it. Oh, seriously, it's too good. It's too good. I love it. OK, take it away. Take it away. I can't control myself.
Fern Britain Inside the Vets, brought to you by Pet Plan Insurance.
Here she is, the puppy with the best haircut in town.
Just make sure you're not swollen under there.
Known as a nation of animal lovers, the UK is home to 36 million household pets, 12.5 million cats, 13.5 million dogs, and not to mention all the other creatures, great and small, that we welcome into our families.
And in this brand new series, we'll be finding out what happens when our fur-legged friends are in need.
I'll meet their devoted owners and the expert staff who treat them. From the routine...
Emergency Ward 10, I'm your girl.
to the life-saving, and everything else in between.
I could sit here all day and talk to these doggies.
We'll capture the intense bond between owners...
Hello, darling. Hello, sweetheart.
animals, and the vets. And I go beyond the vets to see how other experts can bring the very best out of your pet.
We don't need them to be best friends, we just need them to learn to coexist without any tension or any conflict.
So, join me, Fern Britain, on a roller coaster of emotions inside the vets.
I'm back at the Grove Vets in Bristol, where husband and wife team Andy and Amy Valencia and their longtime friend and colleague Dr. James Greenwood have welcomed me into their professional world.
That's all I want to do.
Along with their veterinary nursing team, they have introduced me to the furry patients and loving owners who fill their appointment books.
Everyone's ready?
As with human healthcare, the range of treatments available to our beloved pets constantly evolves, and the team here always aims to offer options to suit each patient.
You can't help but see her looking vulnerable.
Around 70% of male dogs in the UK are neutered, and this routine procedure is what 4-year-old Border Collie Gus is in for today.
Good boy.
Hiya. Hello, you're right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Got Gus?
Yeah, I've got Gus.
Great. Hello, Gus. Hello, Ella.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Why is Gus here today?
So I wanted to get him neutered, but he had an injury and it took about 18 months to recover. And I didn't want to add another stress to his life. So rather than getting him castrated, I decided to try an implant first.
Yeah. What was his injury?
He tore his quad.
Tore his quad?
Yeah.
Is he some kind of athlete?
Yeah, we do agility and flyball with him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What's flyball?
Basically, it's a team of 4 dogs racing against 4 other dogs. They've got 4 jumps to go over, where they turn on a box, collect a ball, and they come back over 4 jumps, and the fastest team of 4 dogs wins.
And are you a winner?
Yeah. Yeah,
You've been doing it?
Yeah, we've been doing it a few years now.
So desperate to get out and
Yeah.
back into the job. I hope it goes well. I might see you later, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good luck. Thank you.
As Ella leaves Gus in the team's capable hands, James's next appointment is a Grove regular.
Pushkins has come here today for a demat. She's a long-haired blue Persian. Pushkins is pretty much a one-person cat, and that person is my mum, who finds it a little bit difficult to groom. Once a year, she comes to have a bit of a tidy-up. She's most definitely a character.
Pushkins is skittish, but she's a lovely pussycat.
She does tend to hiss and growl quite a lot.
She's got her own personality, and she does what she wants.
Right, let's go on through. Oh gosh, Pushkin's heavy. Okay.
A demat is a procedure for animals who struggle to maintain their coats themselves and also resist being regularly groomed. To minimize anxiety and discomfort, pets are usually sedated. But with such a spicy character, administering the sedative injection requires a careful strategy.
Let's make a plan. So what we're going to do is I need to get the injection into her muscle. She is looking pretty unimpressed with the whole situation. So I think if you hold her, I can put the injection into her muscle.
Yeah.
Vet nurse Leah has come prepared with gauntlets to protect her hands if things get hairy, so to speak.
Okay, good.
I know.
That's fine, yeah, you were good there. Beautiful.
Good job. There you go. It's okay.
She's swearing.
She's like, don't laugh at me.
Okay, good girl. Right.
Perfect. Waiting game.
Let's just give her some time and hopefully she will go into a nice, deep snooze.
Hi, it's Amy calling from the vet.
With Pushkins drifting off, James and vet nurse Alice prepare Border Collie Gus for his implant.
I haven't heard about this before, James. Chemical castration for dogs.
Yeah, it's growing in popularity, and I think there's all sorts of debate around castration, and I think it's good that we're moving forward. You know, when maybe sort of 30, 40 years ago, we did almost kind of recommend to castrate every male dog, but nowadays I think the science has moved on, our understanding of dog behaviour has moved on, and there are some dogs where castration is still a huge benefit.
Yeah.
But there are some dogs where castration can actually make things worse. Testosterone in a dog is a coping hormone. Some dogs need testosterone to be able to face the world with confidence.
Yes.
So if we are taking that off every single dog, then you're going to leave some dogs that are really struggling to cope. And the thing about surgical castration is, you know, it is permanent. Once they're off, I can't get them back on. But with an implant, it is reversible. So it's kind of a bit of it's a bit of a try before you buy, if you like. You know, we can test the waters, see how they cope.
Why are we doing this on the floor, by the way?
Well, for a dog to be up on a table, it's quite unnatural for them. So that can already create a sense of stress or worry. So we're on the floor. We've got some really good distraction going on at the front end.
What's that? A tube of something?
Liver paste.
Liver paste.
Liver. Honestly, if I could...
He's adoring it.
Yeah, if I could get one tip out there, it would be that liver seems to be the absolute, I don't know, the gold dust for dogs. They love it. So anything that contains liver is always an immediate hit. So this is the implant.
All right.
So we just get this out of here. And then this is the needle.
Oh, blimey.
I know.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to close my eyes.
So it is, you know, it is a chunky needle, but I promise you most dogs do not feel this at all. So if you've got a good hold there, Alice, for us.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
I did a very bad job of keeping my cool. Gus, on the other hand, cool as a cucumber.
Good lads.
Good boy.
Good lad. So what was that, 30 seconds? Not even that.
Yeah.
Well done. And well done.
There we go,
And well
Gus.
done. So he's going to go back now to your mama and keep training because, oh, I love liver breast.
Hey, here he comes. Oh, there we go.
Good boy.
He is so well behaved, isn't he?
thank
He's just
you.
amazing, honestly. He's such a lovely boy. Very intelligent. So that's the implant all done, so that'll be 12 months. So,
Brilliant,
you know, see how you go. Any problems, just give us a shout. But
Yeah, no.
otherwise, he should be good. I'll leave him with you.
Oh, thank you
All
so
right.
much.
No worries. We'll see you soon.
See you
Take
soon.
care. Bye.
And with that, Gus is free to get back to his flyball training. Still to come, find out what help is at hand when our faithful four-legged friends become foes.
The obvious worry is if we're not quick enough to remove her from the situation.
And Andy has big decisions to make about a very poorly pup.
This is going to be one of those really tricky ones to decide what to do.
Uh-oh. Vet bills. Don't worry, Dad. I'll eat them. Ha ha. See you later.
Fern Britain Inside the Vets, brought to you by Pet Plan Insurance.
Oh, I thought we were here about my allergies. No, it's fine. It can be about you.
Fern Britain Inside the Vets, brought to you by Pet Plan Insurance.
Emergencies are part of life at any vet's practice. And this morning, Andy is treating a very unwell little puppy.
We had a call from Lotta's owner this morning just to say that she really wasn't feeling her best.
Lotta is a 3-month-old German short-haired pointer who, even at this young age, is known for her love of scavenging.
Now the question is she feeling poorly and has she been sick just because she's a young puppy that's feeling poorly and sick, or could there be something a little bit more serious going on given her history of scavenging? The worst case scenario would be we do the x-rays and the scans and it shows that there is a lot of foreign material that's genuinely causing an obstruction. At that point, we'll need to make a clinical judgment. Is that an obstruction that can shift on its own? Or the worst case scenario is that there is a surgical issue going on, which means we're going to have to do major surgery on a young puppy, which obviously carries risk.
So the first step is to x-ray Lotta's abdomen to see if there are indeed any foreign objects lodged in her intestines.
Priming, x-rays taking.
This is going to be one of those really tricky ones to decide what to do.
It's not a nice x-ray, but I mean, there's no clear foreign body. Puppies generally don't have a lot of intra-abdominal fat, which means that it's quite hard to see the internal organs in the abdomen. So there's not a lot of definition on this x-ray. And it's trying to interpret what is going on here and whether or not that is a dilated loop of small intestine, which would not be great, because that could imply that there is an obstruction further up. But the problem that you've got is, I mean, this on its own is not enough information to say that we should be opening this little puppy up. So we're going to try and add more information here. So we're going to do one more x-ray, and then we're going to do an ultrasound scan, and then we need to make a judgment call.
With the clock ticking and the x-ray inconclusive, Andy is under pressure to make a decision. Will Lotta need to undergo high-risk surgery, or can the team pull her through without it? One of the many effects of the coronavirus pandemic was an increase in pet ownership. Puppy adoption in particular rose significantly during the crisis. And as this generation of dogs now become adults, the impact of their out-of-the-ordinary early years is becoming clear. Vets across the country are reporting an uptick in behavioural concerns from the owners. And of course, social media reflects that trend.
I have noticed, scrolling through online, laughing at some things, crying at others, a new sort of animal psychologist, behaviourist train of thought is coming through. So if I needed one, where would I find one?
Where do we go? Yes, pet behaviourists, I think, are absolutely crucial. Behaviour has become a hot topic. You can imagine if somebody has got a dog that's barking all the time, you go online, somebody offers you a quick solution. Of course, you know, you're in a time of desperation. You might end up clicking on that link and going forward with that person. This is one big problem that we have, is that it's an unregulated market. So literally anybody could set up a social media account on a platform, refer to themselves as a behaviourist and start giving out unvalidated information. Always check the credentials of the person that you are starting to take or might take advice from. Ideally, you want that person to be registered with one of the behaviour bodies or training bodies that we have in the UK. We refer to pet behaviourists all the time. Clinical animal behaviourists, we have a list on our books that we go to when we have problem behaviours that we can't help from a veterinary point of view. We'll check them out and refer them.
What's the most common behavioural problem?
So one thing that's really interesting is the link between pain and behaviour. So one thing that we are getting more and more studies to show is that any animal that's in pain can affect how they're behaving at home. So that could be unwanted barking, or it could be pet aggression. So if you have dogs that aren't very good with other dogs out on leads or things like that. So there is a whole plethora of emotions and feelings and all sorts of different things. Fears, loves, yeah, it's all there. And we know scientifically it's there, we've proven this. So to then, you know, try and get to the bottom of why dogs or cats are doing certain things, you really need to understand the science. You need to have that background, that degree, that understanding on a really deep level to be able to offer the solution.
Around 3/4 of UK dog owners report their pooch displaying at least one undesirable behaviour. Carrie is one dog owner who knows firsthand just how problematic dog behaviour can become. Carrie's Yorkie poo, Hetty, has turned on her cockapoo sister, Nora. Hetty suffers from painful chronic skin conditions which make her aggressive towards other dogs, Nora in particular. After a confrontation in which Nora was hurt, Carrie's vet referred her to Bristol-based clinical pet behaviourist Rosie Bescaby. On Rosie's advice, Hetty and Nora are kept separate at all times in the house. Carrie has even had to install a stairgate in her kitchen. Today, Rosie is here for a follow-up appointment to see how Carrie and the dogs are getting on.
Hi, Rosie. Hi, Carrie. Nice to see you. All right, thanks. How are you? Come on in.
Thank you. So, how have things been since I last saw you?
So, we're living obviously with the stairgate in the house, and most of the time we're doing really well keeping them separate. We did have one little faux pas where someone left the gate open and Hetty got through. Was all a bit startled and a little bit growly with Nora, but outside of that, they've been fine being kept separate in the house.
Okay. I know it's not easy, but like we've said, the slower we take it, you know, this is a bit of a marathon, not a sprint. We're building their relationship back up from, you know, quite a negative place. Yeah. And our aim today then is to just progress from being out on a walk together, and then we'll probably come into the garden, keeping them on leads to start with, and just see whether they can choose to just relax in each other's presence.
With Carrie's daughter on hand to help, it's time to see how the dogs cope on a walk.
We're very cautious when we're out on a walk. You can see Hetty beginning to get a little bit agitated. The obvious worry is if we're not quick enough to remove her from the situation.
It's looking as if Rose's advice might be having an impact.
So it's really lovely to see that they're clearly very happy in each other's presence out on walks. So that's lovely.
Great,
That is great. We're building lots of positive associations with each other out and about. They're both sharing sniffs. They're happy to be up close to each other.
So I was just wondering, why is it that Nora and Hetty are so much happier and finding it easy to be in each other's company outside? And why is it so different when we're indoors?
Outside is classed as neutral territory. There's no resources for Hetty to feel the need to control, like her favourite beds and you guys and the sofas, etc. It's a smaller space as well, so outside it's nice wide open space, whereas inside it's all a bit narrower and a bit more confined.
Yeah.
So let's go back towards the house and see if we can move into the garden and maintain this lovely level of relaxation that we've got.
Oh, here's hoping.
If this works, it's significant because the dogs understand the garden as home turf, which in the past has triggered Hetty's aggressive territorial behaviours.
So this is obviously the first time they've been together in the garden or home for a couple of months now.
Yeah.
They both seem just as happy. It might seem like they're ignoring each other, but there's lots of subtle communication going on, that they're quite happy in each other's presence. They're just calm and relaxed, which is exactly what they want. We don't need them to be best friends. We just need them to learn to coexist without any tension or any conflict.
Rosie is happy to take the dog's training one step further.
So it's probably, we can unclip her lead probably now, and she's happy to just go and sunbathe, and Nora's being a little bit excitable, so we'll keep her on the lead for now. As they're both so calm, we've obviously got Hetty now off the lead. I'm just going to unclip Nora's lead as well.
And they're still being very calm, aren't they? There wasn't any change in their behaviour once you unclipped Nora as well.
No, that's it. And as long as the arousal levels and the calmness stays as it is, then they can have a mooch around the garden together. Our next step would be back on leads and moving into the house together. But they've had a very busy morning, so let them just process what they've learned, and we'll have another go another day.
Oh, that's amazing, Rosie. Thank you so much.
No worries. Good girls. It's okay.
That session with Rosie was so helpful. I would say to any other pet owner who encounters this kind of difficulty or behavioural difficulties with their dogs, reach out to your vet and get a referral to a behaviourist like Rosie, who has really been a game changer for us. We do have pet insurance, and as the behavioural issue is referred by the vet to the behaviourist, that's being covered by our insurance. I love Nora and Hetty. They're really special dogs, and it's such a joy to be out with them, enjoying it and watching them enjoy their lives.
Back at the vet's, 10-year-old Pushkin's sedative has taken effect. She isn't fully unconscious, but is relaxed enough for vet nurses Leah and Alice to begin her DMAT.
Hello. Oh my God, you're a puffball.
Cats carry basically a hairbrush around with them all the time, and that is in their mouth, it's their tongue. If you've ever felt a cat's tongue, it's very rough, and that's because they use it to slide through the hair. So normally, they can keep on top of their grooming themselves really well. But some long-haired cats, that can be a real challenge, and it can get knotted, you can get these big, thick mats of fur. There's a risk of skin infections, there's even a risk of parasites, and that's when we as vets need to step in and give them a helping hand.
For some cats, a DMAT is a one-off that allows them to begin grooming again. Pushkin's hasn't been able to do this in the past, so it's something she needs annually.
I'll start from the back and work up to the top, yeah? Oh my goodness, that is just dense. Yeah. That is dense hair right there.
There's actually no fur that's not matted.
There's not. I think her skin must just not be able to breathe in there. Like, look how thick, that's one sheet, that's crazy. It just must be so sore there.
Just leave her butt.
You're really sore.
Get that bit off.
You okay? I think you could pull off the little lion, look.
Even with long-haired cats, the head and paws fur will be shorter than it is on the rest of their bodies, meaning that doesn't need to be removed in a DMAT. So, for Leah and Alice, the job is nearly done.
There we go. The final result.
Good as new.
Good girl. Quick once over. Good job. Hi, Vaughn. Thanks for waiting.
Oh, hello.
Here she is.
Hello, Pushkin.
She's honestly, she's been good as gold, because you know she doesn't really like a fuss, bless her.
No.
But she's honestly, she was so good.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
Perfect. So we've clipped off all the main areas that were really, really matted. We've left the bits on which were kind of sort of okay, which are kind of the legs and her face.
Thank you so much.
That's okay. You're very welcome. No worries at all. Bye, sweetie. She'll be very happy to get home.
Bye. Come on.
So off goes Pushkin's with her brand new look. If only we knew what she really thinks of it.
Stung by a bee. Don't judge me. It'll probably happen again.
Fern Britain Inside the Vets, brought to you by Pet Plan Insurance.
Uh-oh. Vet bills? Don't worry, Dad. I'll eat them. Ha ha. See you later.
Fern Britain Inside the Vets, brought to you by Pet Plan Insurance.
After multiple x-rays and abdominal scans have failed to establish conclusively whether or not poorly pup Lotta has something lodged in her digestive tract, Andy now needs to make a decision about his next step.
We can't 100% rule out that there isn't a foreign body causing a surgical abdomen, but the degree of suspicion is not high enough that it warrants putting this dog through a general anaesthetic and surgery at this stage.
For vets, clinical decisions often involve assessing the balance of risk.
So the plan is then to treat it conservatively. So fluids, anti-sickness, pain relief, and I'm just going to have to do a bit of a rectal exam to see how impacted she actually is. Just going to get some gloves on, just going to have a bit of a feel. Not sure if the cameras want to grab that, it's going to be a bit gross. That's not ideal. It's really gritty.
Andy's growing suspicion is that Lotta's blockage is in her rectum.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
The next stage is assessing just how solid that blockage is.
That arc.
Yeah, it's all wood chips. Yeah, it's not great, because if that entire transverse and descending colon is full of wood chips. Potentially quite serious. We need to start shifting that.
The next step for Lotta is an enema.
An enema just means we are putting something up the bottom to loosen everything up. In this case, essentially lubricate all of the impacted material up there so she's got a chance of passing it on her own. God, it's so gritty. So right now we're just putting some warm water up there, aiming for about 80 ml. And then what we're going to do is pull this out. It's going to feel her colon. Now that we've had to put fluid up there, so I can feel that fecal matter now kind of breaking apart in my fingers. The idea being, if we can loosen it up, break it apart, either it will all come out now, or when she wakes up and needs to do a poo, generally quite a messy, smelly job. Sorry, sweetheart. No wonder she's so sore, eh? It's just... Right, guys, hopefully this is all we need to be doing. I'll carry her through in case she explodes, and then it's on me.
Lotta. Lotta. Hi, baby. Welcome back.
Time to do some poo, sweetie. There are never any 100%, I think is the thing. It very much seems like this is the primary cause of her discomfort and feeling so unwell. We've done our best to rule out anything more sinister, but we're going to see how she responds.
Good girl.
And once she's awake enough, guys, if she's able to go for a little walk, let it continue to loosen everything up.
After some rest, Lotta is back on her paws, albeit unsteadily.
Here we go.
Here we are. Hey, Wobble Chops.
Good.
Oh, she's such a sweet dog.
It falls to Leah to take her outside to see whether the enema has worked.
Here we go.
Unfortunately, Lotta's productive walk is still not the end of the story. Living out his CSI dreams, Andy is on his way to investigate.
Let's have a look. Ouch. It's just very sharp. Lots of very sharp bits of grit. That looks like stone. Wood chips. It's all coming out, which is good news. And I think she's done another poo around the corner, which looked a bit more normal and formed, which is obviously very good news. So hopefully, between what we got out during the enema and what's coming out now, we've got most of it out. I'm just going to go around and have a look at the other one. Yeah, fine. Nice normal poo. OK. Let's see if she starts feeling a bit better.
After a few more hours of observation by the team, Lotta is ready to be discharged.
Right, so Lotta's looking extremely bright. She's had a good meal. She's been shouting at us, asking to go home. Obviously, we need to make sure that she continues to improve at home, but everything's looking very positive at this stage.
As Lotta returns to her family to recuperate, another discharged patient has hit the ground running. Following his castration implant, Gus is back with his owner, Ella, doing what he loves best, flyball. Border Collies are a working breed, and flyball fulfills their need for both mental and physical challenge. Ella's commitment to Gus's training is a beautiful example of just how far we will go for our beloved pets.
Border Collies are a lot. They are the main character. When I got Gus, I had a collie-shaped hole in my heart that after 6 months of losing my last dog, Doug, I just thought, when does this get better? And I can honestly say since I got Gus, that's when it got better. He's a massive character. He's equal parts like goofy, super serious, like worky. He's a really complex dog. Gus is more than just a pet dog to me. I plan my life around him, his hobbies.
Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. So today our plan is to run Gus, Jiva, Prime and Patent.
Flyball is a great fit for Border Collies in particular.
Okay, let's go.
It's fast, it expends that physical need for energy, but also they have to think through that adrenaline. They have to be able to push through and work and use their brain.
Yeah, wow, it's better, isn't it? Wow.
I love training him. He keeps me on my toes. I've got to think outside the box with him. It's not always been straightforward.
As Border Collies are bred to be working dogs, injury and rehab can lead to frustration, something that Gus and Ella have experienced firsthand.
He hurt his leg, he tore his quad when he was about 7 or 8 months old. He just went lame on a walk. We'd lifted him over a little fence and walking ahead, and I just caught his gait, his back leg was funny. We got an MRI and they saw there was a load of scar tissue above his knee. We had platelet transfusions and laser and shockwave and then all the physio and hydro. It mounts up really quickly. When I got Gus, I got him insured straight away and we got Pet Pan for life.
Round, Gus!
He's fully recovered. He'll always have that scar tissue in his legs. We can't get rid of the scar tissue. He's broken down as much as I think we can. And he looks fine, he can run and he can have I pinch myself every day that he can go and do flyball because it means he's content. He's truly content.
For Gus, a castration implant was the right decision. The surgical alternative would have involved a recovery period of up to 2 weeks, which Ella knew Gus would not happily tolerate.
His behaviour has exponentially improved since being able to run and be free and do all the naughty dog things that he wants to do.
Oh, yes, good boy. Good boy.
I was really worried about neutering him, which is why we went with an implant first. So there was no downtime, no recovery time, and we can go straight back into training. I've had a Border Collie for 18 years now. When I was lonely or, when it has been hard, I've always had the dogs. It taught me really early on that it's not just about me. I've got a big commitment to him, being content and happy as well. And I love it, and I wouldn't have my life any other way. Collie girl forever.
Back at the vet's, Hungarian Vizsla Izzy has been brought in with a broken nail and a very swollen toe. She's holding her paw off the ground when she walks, and James is concerned she may have fractured a bone.
Okay, so this nail is as well.
He sedates Izzy so he can begin to investigate.
There you go. Good as gold.
With Izzy now under sedation, James takes her through to the X-ray room.
Who's this?
This is Izzy.
Hello, Izzy.
Right, good girl.
What's happened to Izzy?
We're a little bit worried whether she's potentially broken her toe.
Did she have an accident?
So she had, it was about 2 days ago, was out on a walk and suddenly yelped and then brought the leg up and then has been hopping on it ever since.
Okay.
So the only way to know is to take an X-ray.
Right, so we're in the X-ray room.
So she's had a sedation, we're in
Yeah.
the X-ray room. You can see the foot it's this toe here, that when you compare it to the other side is a lot bigger.
Oh.
So we've got all this swelling around here.
Oh, poor lady. So the X-ray will then show you how you're going to treat whatever it is.
Yeah, so the X-ray will tell us if the bone inside the toe has fractured or not. And then we can make a plan from there. So we're just going to try and splay her toes out a little bit. Do you want to just see if you can hold it like that? And I'll see whether I can.
I love this. This vet practice has got so much high-tech kit in it, which is brilliant. And highly qualified vets too. But a bit of sellotape never goes amiss.
We're very good at wrapping Christmas presents. Okay, X-rays. Okay, this is good. We've got all this swelling sort of around here, which is more than we'd expect. So we'll get one more from the side, and if that's clear, then I think it's just a broken nail. So let's hope. Ah, can't find the end of the sellotape. X-rays. Okay, we'll get that through. Okay, so this is the toe that I'm particularly worried about.
Yep.
The good news is it doesn't look fractured from that angle, but it doesn't explain why the toe's so swollen. So I'm now going to investigate that fractured nail a little bit more and see if we can find what's going on there. So let's bring her out here. Okay, little one.
Oh, little girl, what have you done to yourself?
So she's only actually under sedation. She's not under full anaesthetic, which is why she's still
Bit
just a
shivery.
little bit sort of tiny bit aware of what's going on, but she's not fully awake. So this is the nail there, and you can see we've got this fracture across here.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
So she's
There's
not...
a smell there as well.
Is there? Okay,
Yeah.
so it is infected.
So we've definitely got an infection.
Okay.
Do you know what? I think we need to take the whole nail off. It's gone right down to the nail bed. Yeah. Right. So we're going to give her a little bit of anaesthetic drug.
Nice.
So that she goes completely asleep. So that's the anaesthetic going in.
As I leave the experts to get on with the delicate task at hand, James works to remove the broken and infected nail, while vet nurse Alice monitors the anaesthetic, keeping Izzy safe and asleep. With the procedure completed, James calls Izzy's owners with an update.
Hello. Hi, it's James from the Grove. So basically, just to fill you in, and I'm confident and happy that there's no fracture or dislocation of any of the bones. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to save the nail as such, but a new nail will be able to grow back once we've got the infection under control. Okay? No worries at all. Yeah, okay, bye-bye.
Oh, I thought we were here about my allergies. No, it's fine. It can be about you.
Fern Britain Inside the Vets, brought to you by Pet Plan Insurance.
Stung by a bee. Don't judge me. It'll probably happen again.
Fern Britain Inside the Vets, brought to you by Pet Plan Insurance.
Izzy the Vizsla is back at the vet's. 3 days after her infected nail was removed, this checkup is the next stage in her treatment.
Just let her say hello to her.
Hello, darling. She's lovely, though, isn't she?
She's so sweet. How are you doing? She's a little bit on the nervous side, so we're going to just go at her speed. Okay. So she's been on anti-inflammatories and some antibiotics. She's still a little bit sore with it. As you can sort of see, she's holding it off the ground. So we're going to take the dressing off now and see, kind of just see what it's looking like and make a decision whether we need to redress it or whether it might actually be better to get some air to it and sort of let it dry out a little bit.
Oh, I know, well done.
I've got a bit of nervous lip licking going on.
Ah, that's a sign, is it?
Yeah. So often lips, when dogs lick their lips, it can be a sign that they're just feeling a little bit anxious, you know, just a bit unsure about things. A bit of cotton wool has just stuck to her nail, so I'm going to just...
Okay. I know. Is that the one that was removed then?
Yeah, you can see the...
Yeah.
Good girl. There you go, have a break. Have a break. Yeah. It's a bit of a weighing up between do we leave it open to the air or do we protect it with another dressing? And actually what I'm going to suggest is that we meet halfway and just use a human sock. So just a good sports sock or something like that. Pop that over, a little bit of tape at the top, and then the owner can take it off, have a good look, and replace that easily at home.
Nice.
And that's quite a nice way of just offering a little bit of protection.
Any problems, come back to you.
Absolutely. We'll be here.
Next up is Badger, a 3.5-year-old moggy in for a routine vaccine booster. As a cat mum and all-round cat fan, for this appointment I have nominated myself, Cat Wrangler in Chief.
Hello, come out and have a look around. That's all right.
Hey. Here
Well,
he
you're very
is.
handsome.
Mr. Confidence. Spread that towel out a little bit because this has got some nice special calming scent on
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Before injecting Badger, James undertakes standard general checks, as it's important your pet is in good health when they receive a vaccination.
What's his history?
So probably about 6 or 7 months ago, unfortunately, he got hit by a car.
Oh.
He had a fracture just at the end of his back leg over his hip. Thankfully, he's made a full recovery, but it has been quite a process.
Poor old boy. Has it made him a bit skittish, though, with the vet? You're being very quiet.
Yeah, I am. I'm talking very quiet because he does have a limited tolerance of how much we can sort of do with him, which partly will be because he's been in and out of the vets quite a bit.
Yeah.
Coming to see a vet is not his ideal. That's not his ideal day. We're going to go nice and gentle. So
Badger is having 4 important vaccine boosters in 1 injection. The Tricat vaccination provides protection against the viral causes of feline flu and enteritis, while the FELV vaccination component protects against the feline leukemia virus.
Can I do anything to help?
if you're happy to, if you'll just maybe stroke over his head for us and just distract that front end.
Now, this I feel well qualified for.
Let's tickle your ears. There's a good boy. Oh, here's a
Done.
good lad.
Done.
Well
Done.
boy.
So I wonder if you'd be happy just to help, would you be able to just hold on to the front like that and I'll just have a feel of his tummy. That's fine, so it's his hip and back end that was quite sore.
There's a good boy.
This little slow tail
I know,
flick.
it's
This
like,
is him saying, I don't want to swear, but
I've had enough. Yes. I know, I know.
Lovely, right, you can relax. Last job is I'll get a weight and then he can chill out. Okay, let's pop him onto there. Good boy. There we go. Nice and relaxed. Ooh. Nice and relaxed. There we go.
There's a good lad.
There. 5.2, lovely. Whoop, he's gone. Challenge is, can we get him back in his basket?
Of course you can.
Now then, I'll just let him have a little sniff around. What's this? Wow, this looks exciting, doesn't it? Hey? Look, here we go. If I put a little smear of liver paste in there.
Well done.
Oh, yeah, it's not daft. Look.
Yeah? I'm angry and distressed, but I just still want that liver stuff.
There, that's the ticket.
That is the ticket. Finished off.
A successful appointment all round. Badges in his basket, and I think I may have passed my probation.
Do you want to stay forever? You're just amazing.
I just do the cats, that's all I want to do.
100%.
No, I love the doggies as well. Well done.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. That's how we like a cat consult to go when they're a bit spiky. If you try and put your pace onto him, he will lose his mind. Bring in some nice pheromone sprays, bring in some treats, bring in some kind, gentle handling, and, you know, we've got the job done and he's happy.
And yes, he wouldn't be eating his liver paste if he wasn't happy.
No, exactly.
That would be like, no.
Absolutely not.
What a good boy.
For the final appointment of the day, a familiar face is making a triumphant return. After her emergency admit last week, Lotta's bouncing back through the door for a checkup.
There you go. Hello, Lotta. We've been expecting you. Hello, Elizabeth. Come and have a seat.
Hi.
Hello, what are you doing? Come on, come on.
Come on, come sit down. Do you want to come up here?
Yes.
Yes. Go on up there. Good girl.
Now, Lotta, look at me. What was going on last week? An absolute kerfuffle. And somehow you managed to survive. But it's a very naughty thing to do. No, look at me. Look at me.
Lotta? Lotta?
This was horrendous last week. What happened?
Well, it was in fact a birthday celebration for my daughter. So we were all sort of focused on birthday cake. Very rainy last Sunday. And we have a wood burner, we have wood in the corner of the room. And I knew that she had a tendency to chip at the wood. But unfortunately, taking our eye off the ball a little bit, she chipped and chipped and chipped, although we kept pulling her away. And the next morning, she was definitely quite poorly and couldn't go to the toilet, rather reluctant to get out of bed. And we thought, this is not like Lotta at all.
So you came to the vet thinking, what has she done?
Well, initially, I thought she was thoroughly sort of constipated, impacted here. And he said, leave her with us, which is what we did. Quite worrying, because she looked so sort of subdued and
yes, must have been very
downtrodden.
upsetting for
yes,
you.
It was horrid, actually.
Yes.
So, yeah, we left it with Andy, and then, fortunately, he was able to give her an enema. I think that was rather a grisly outcome for the nursing staff, but...
Are you apologetic now, madam? Would you like to say, I'm very sorry, Mum?
And no more wood chips for breakfast, lunch or tea?
No. So you're just here for a checkup after last week, yeah?
Checkup, yeah.
Good.
But she's absolutely fine.
Well, we don't
and ready to go again. Yeah. With something new.
We don't want to see you again, thank you.
Hello, Pushkins. Oh, dear me, you are a little grumpy.
Lotta! Come. Good girl.
Next time.
Oh, no. Now I'm in love with her.
A Boston Terrier undergoes surgery to treat an ulcer.
Makes me feel a bit wobbly.
Yeah, it's quite intense, isn't it, when you see it?
And I explore the benefits of complementary therapies for pets.
How much longer do you think you might be doing the hydrotherapy?
I think while she's still enjoying it and while we're still seeing improvements, then we'll stick with it. It's just like a big bath for her.
Okay, be brave. Be brave.
Fern Britain Inside the Vets, brought to you by Pet Plan.
Midnight whispers fill the skies. Bright fireworks and stars are taking flight. New Year dreams we hold so tight. In this moment, everything feels right. Better days are on, yeah.
Paste in there.
Well done.
Oh, yeah, it's not daft.
Yeah? I'm angry and distressed, but I just still want that liver stuff.
That's the ticket.
That is the ticket. Finished off.
A successful appointment all round. Badges in his basket, and I think I may have passed my probation.
Do you want to stay forever? You're just amazing.
I just do the cats, that's all I want to do.
100%.
No, I love the doggies as well. Well done.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. That's how we like a
Yes.
cat consult to go when they're a bit spiky. If you try and put your pace onto him, he will lose his mind. Bring in some nice pheromone sprays, bring in some treats, bring in some kind, gentle handling, and, you know, we've got the job done and he's happy.
And yes, he wouldn't be eating his liver paste if he wasn't happy.
No,
That would be
exactly.
like, no.
Absolutely not.
What a good boy.
For the final appointment of the day, a familiar face is making a triumphant return. After her emergency admit last week, Lotta's bouncing back through the door for a checkup.
There you go.
Hello, Lotta. We've been expecting you. Hello, Elizabeth. Come and have a seat.
Hi.
Hello, what are you doing? Come on, come on.
Come on. Come sit down. Do you want to come up here?
Yes.
Yes. Come on up here. Good girl.
Now, Lotta, look at me. What was going on last week? An absolute kerfuffle. And somehow you managed to survive. But it's a very naughty thing to do. No, look at me. Look at me.
Lotta? Lotta?
This was horrendous last week. What happened?
Well, it was in fact a birthday celebration for my daughter. So we were all sort of focused on birthday cake. Very rainy last Sunday. And we have a wood burner. We have wood in the corner of the room. And I knew that she had a tendency to chip at the wood. But unfortunately, taking our eye off the ball a little bit, she chipped and chipped and chipped, although we kept pulling her away. And the next morning, she was definitely quite poorly and couldn't go to the toilet, rather reluctant to get out of bed. And we thought, this is not like Lotta at all.
So you came to the vet thinking, what has she done?
Well, initially, I thought she was thoroughly sort of constipated, impacted here. And he said, leave her with us, which is what we did. Quite worrying, because she looked so sort of subdued and
yes, must have been very
downtrodden.
upsetting for
yes,
you.
it was horrid, actually.
Yes.
So, yeah, we left it with Andy, and then, fortunately, he was able to give her an enema. I think that was rather a grisly outcome for the nursing staff, but...
Are you apologetic now, madam? Would you like to say, I'm very sorry, Mum?
And no more wood chips for breakfast, lunch or tea?
No. So you're just here for a checkup after last week, yeah?
Checkup, yeah.
Good.
But she's absolutely fine.
Well, we don't
and ready to go again.
Yeah.
With something new.
We don't want to see you again, thank you.
Hello, Pushkins. Oh, dear me, you are a little grumpy.
Lotta! Come. Good girl.
Next time,
Oh, no. Now I'm in love with her.
a Boston Terrier undergoes surgery to treat an ulcer.
Makes me feel a bit wobbly.
Yeah, it's quite intense, isn't it, when you see it?
And I explore the benefits of complementary therapies for pets.
How much longer do you think you might be doing the hydrotherapy?
I think while she's still enjoying it and while we're still seeing improvements, then we'll stick with it. It's just like a big bath for her.
Okay, be brave. Be brave.
Fern Britain Inside the Vets, brought to you by Pet Plan.